I thought my life was perfect. I had a beautiful wife, a best friend I'd known since childhood, and a home that felt like the American dream. But perfection is fragile, and one night it shattered in the most brutal way. It started small. My wife, Claire, began acting distant. She smiled less, touched me less, and spent more time on her phone. My best friend, David, was always around, always helping her with errands or fixing things at the house. I ignored the signs because love makes you blind. One Friday evening, I left work early. I wanted to surprise Claire with her favorite flowers and a dinner reservation. As I pulled into the driveway, I saw David's car parked outside. At first, I thought nothing of it. He often stopped by. But then I noticed the blinds were drawn. Our blinds were never closed. I stepped inside quietly. The house smelled like wine. And then I heard it. Laughter. Soft, intimate, followed by silence. My heart raced. I walked toward the bedroom. And when I pushed the door open, the world collapsed. There they were, my wife and my best friend, in my bed, in my house. They froze. She gasped. He cursed. I dropped the flowers on the floor. For a long moment, no one spoke. My body shook, but my mind was strangely calm. Claire tried to speak first. It's not what it looks like, but I cut her off. Save it. I see exactly what it is. David had the audacity to look at me and say, "You've been too busy with work." She needed someone. The betrayal cut so deep, I could barely breathe. My wife, the woman I gave everything to, my best friend, the man I trusted with my secrets. They thought I would crumble, but they had no idea who they were dealing with. I didn't scream. I didn't fight. I simply walked out, got into my car, and drove away. Because revenge is not loud. It's silent, sharp, and devastating. That weekend, I met with my lawyer. I handed him every phone record, every bank statement, and every clue I had ignored for months. With his help, I filed for divorce, citing adultery. In my state, that meant Claire would lose her claim to half of my assets. But I didn't stop there. David worked for a company where I had key contacts. I sent them undeniable proof of his betrayal, his affair, and the lies he had spun. Within a week, he was fired, his reputation in ruins. Claire begged me not to go through with it. She showed up at my office, tears streaming down her face, saying she had made a mistake. But a mistake is forgetting an anniversary. What she did was a choice. When the divorce was finalized, I kept the house, the savings, and custody of our dog. She left with nothing but her guilt. David moved out of state, jobless and disgraced. 1 year later, I stood in that same house, the house where my heart once broke, and felt nothing but strength. Because betrayal doesn't end you, it transforms you. The lesson? Never put blind faith in people just because you love them. Test loyalty. Protect yourself. Because sometimes the knife in your back comes from the hand you trusted most. And if you think revenge means shouting or breaking things, you're wrong. Real revenge is rebuilding your life while they watch theirs burn. So here I am, standing taller, stronger, unbroken. And they're just names I don't care to remember. If this story shook you, subscribe for more true betrayals and shocking tales of comeback. Because the next one might make you question your own circle